What would you have done differently when preparing to leave for Special Forces training, and what would you recommend a potential candidate to do to increase their potential to successfully earn their Green Beret? Whether it's learning land nav, like maybe even paying for like some sort of like coaching group to learn land nav and get physically fit, whether it be rucking or something along those lines.
All of the above. Again, I kind of tried to figure it out on my own, and for some reason I thought just weightlifting and running was going to be the kind of fix-all for my situation. I showed up and I learned that was not the case. So probably more functional fitness kind of. Obviously, there is a need for being able to lift certain weights, because it's not everything that we do during selection is light. But like being able to making sure that your musculoskeletal and cardiovascular endurance is there. Grip strength is key, and just being able to really push yourself past, being able to get yourself to a point where you know that you can push yourself past what your brain is telling you your limits are. Yep. There's a ton of good coaching programs out there by former TVs, but what the Green Beret cadre are looking at over at SFAS, it changes because the requirements change. So just make sure that on top of getting coaching, I know a ton of, I follow a few people on Instagram that have some pretty decent programs, and it's not just physical fitness, but there are some other ones that are just, there's one that teaches land nav stuff or small unit tactics. And they're all, we could take her off and talk about it, but there are resources out there as long as you continue to be proactive. And even after you get to group, there's a ton of other resources out there that are readily available to the public that help you to be a better Green Beret after you graduate as well. But leading up to it, just being proactive. Yeah, if you're real with yourself in your prep, you will be as prepared as you can be when you show up. But again, like we said earlier, like having a baby, you can train and overthink it as much as you want, but when your feet hit the ground over there at McCall, it shakes the etch a sketch. You're just, what am I doing here? I don't know what to do with my hands. My legs hurt. I haven't run yet. That type of stuff. Like people, as soon as they jump out of the vehicle at McCall, people lose their minds. It's just, so all the prep that you do to counter that stress when you get there is what I would suggest doing. Because I did not do that when I showed up, and I learned the hard way quite a few times. But I somehow made it my first go, so it's possible if you just do the right thing.
If you got something out of this and you like this part of the excerpt of the video, be sure to check out the full version right here. Team Swartz signing out.